An existing Georgia state law may make it impossible for any cities or counties to remove or destroy existing Confederate monuments.
Jacob Reynolds joins us live from one of Macon's monuments after looking over the law and speaking with an expert on the topic.
Well, now, Frank and Lori, within the last hour, we've gotten word of a sit-in here at the Confederate statue on 2nd Street and Cotton Avenue in downtown Macon. Now, that is about removing and replacing. I don't know if you can see it. There are signs along the bottom of the statue that say remove and replace, and that's really the question here. What's legal under Georgia law when it comes to removing and replacing? And today we took a closer look at that Georgia law in question and the Confederate statues right here in Middle Georgia. Warner Robins City Attorney Jim Elliott has been dealing with local and state laws for 32 years. He says Georgia law leaves little wiggle room for local governments when it comes to removing military monuments, including the Confederacy.
The statute seems to very specifically deal with removal of, destruction of, defacing of, covering of. I think that was very interesting.
Elliott says a version of the state statute has been on the books since the early 20th century, and it was last amended in 2004, meaning the monuments in Macon, Bibb, and Houston counties are older than the law itself. This one in Perry says it honors Confederate men from Houston County who lived and died, but it was commissioned in 1907. And this one in downtown Macon, which says it's erected to the memory of the women of the South. It was dedicated in 1911. And this second one in downtown Macon, which says it honors the men of Bibb County who died fighting for the Confederacy. It was erected in the late 1800s.
Those memorials, those various sculptures honoring members of the military or branches of the military are now protected under state law until the statute may be changed, if ever.
The law specifically says that no publicly owned military monuments can be relocated, removed, concealed, obscured, or altered unless it helps to preserve, protect, or interpret them. The section of code also says existing public monuments, including Confederate ones, cannot be removed or concealed from public view. Elliott says it seems like state legislators knew it would one day be controversial. About the rally underway behind me, former Mayor C. Jack Ellis, who's taking part, told us he's consulted legal experts who say it is legal to move these Confederate statues to Rose Hill Cemetery where Confederate soldiers are buried. And Elliott agreed. Now, these statues can be moved to other locations that they're still in the public view. What the legalities say is you cannot remove these statues completely, destroy them, or move them to a private place that they're not able to be viewed by the public